used to think my uncle's house was the safest place in my life. I said it out loud once, laughing. Nothing bad happens here, I told Emily. She smiled and said, "That's because you're here." Every morning started the same. "Coffee?" Aunt Margaret asked. "Always," I replied. Uncle Robert folded his newspaper and said, "You're going to be late again." "I always am," I said, and everyone laughed. Daniel would walk in last, rubbing his eyes. "Save me some," he said. Emily pushed the cup toward him. "You're impossible." He grinned. "You love me." She laughed, and I laughed too, because I thought it meant nothing. At night, Emily and I sat on the stairs. "I like it here," she said softly. "Me too," I said. "It feels like home." She leaned her head on my shoulder. "One day, we'll have our own place." I whispered, "I can't wait." Daniel watched us from the hallway. "Get a room," he joked. "Jealous?" I asked. "Of you?" he said. "Never." Dinner was loud and warm. "Emily, pass the bread," Uncle Robert said. She handed it to Daniel first, then corrected herself. "Oh, sorry," she said quickly. "It's fine," I said, smiling even when my chest tightened. Aunt Margaret asked, "How's work?" "Busy," I said. Daniel said, "He works too hard." Emily said, "That's why I admire him." I held on to that sentence like it was proof of everything. Some evenings felt strange. When I entered the room, conversations paused. "What?" I asked once. "Nothing," Emily said too fast. Daniel cleared his throat. I noticed small things. Emily checking her phone when Daniel texted. Daniel standing a little too close. I told myself, "You're imagining it." One night, Aunt Margaret said, "Family should stick together." I said, "I'm grateful you let me stay." She smiled, but it didn't reach her eyes. Uncle Robert nodded. "You're one of us." I believed him. Before bed, Emily held my hands. "You trust me, right?" she asked. "Of course," I said. "Why wouldn't I?" She hesitated, then smiled. I just needed to hear it. I lay awake later, listening to the house breathe. I thought love made people loyal. I thought home meant safety. Morning came with noise again. "Did you sleep?" Emily asked. "Not much," I said. Daniel said, "You look tired." "I'm fine," I said. At breakfast, Uncle Robert said, "We are all family here." Daniel nodded. "Always." Emily said nothing. Later, I asked her, "Are you okay?" She said, "Why wouldn't I be?" I said, "You feel distant." She laughed. "You worry too much." That afternoon, Daniel said, "Want to grab food later?" "With you?" I asked. "With Emily," he said. She looked surprised, then said, "Sure." At the table, Daniel talked more than usual. Emily listened more than usual. I joked, "Am I invisible?" Daniel laughed. "Don't be dramatic." Emily said, "You're silly." When I stood to leave, Emily touched Daniel's arm by mistake. She froze. "I didn't mean," she started. "It's okay," Daniel said quickly. I walked away, telling myself, "It's nothing." I repeated it until it sounded true. That was how the house stayed warm. That was how I stayed blind. That night, Aunt Margaret said, "You're quiet." "I'm just tired," I said. Uncle Robert said, "Don't work yourself into the ground." Emily whispered, "Good night," before Daniel did. I smiled. "Sleep well." Daniel said, "See you tomorrow." In my room, I said to myself, "This is home." I said it again. I needed to believe it. I needed the house to stay standing. I needed love to stay simple. I didn't know then that silence can lie. I didn't know comfort can rot. I only knew I was happy. I only knew I trusted them. And trust, I would learn, breaks quietly. I laughed that night. I slept peacefully. I believed tomorrow would be the same. I was wrong. I didn't see the cracks. I didn't hear the warning. It was already too late. My heart trusted the walls. They would fall soon. And so would I. Just not yet. Not tonight. Not in this house. Yet. It was past midnight when I heard my name spoken softly. Are you sure? Emily asked. I stopped walking. Daniel sighed. You shouldn't say things like that. I can't help it, she said. I've tried. My hand froze on the doorframe. I told myself to move, but my body refused. You love him, Daniel said. I care about him, Emily replied. But what I feel for you is different. My chest tightened. I leaned closer, hidden by the half-closed door. This isn't right, Daniel said. I know, she whispered. That's why it hurts. I wanted him to stop her. I waited for him to say my name. You're confused, he said instead. I'm not, she replied. I think about you when I'm with him. The hallway felt too small. My ears rang. Emily, Daniel said slowly, this changes everything. I already know, she said. Silence stretched. You didn't pull away, she said. Daniel exhaled. I didn't expect this. But you're not saying no, she said. My heart pounded so loud I thought they would hear it. We live in the same house, Daniel said. I see you every day, she said. I can't pretend anymore. I pressed my fingers into my palm to stay quiet. What about him? Daniel asked. Emily's voice cracked. That's why I'm scared. I waited again. He trusts us, Daniel said. I know, she replied. That's what makes this worse. I felt something drop inside me. You're choosing to tell me this, Daniel said. Yes, she said. Because I need to know if I'm alone in it. Another pause. You're not, he said finally. The words hit harder than any shout. I didn't plan for this, Daniel added. I didn't either, Emily said. But it's there. My thoughts spun. I remembered her laughter, her promises, her hand in mine. This stays between us, Daniel said. She whispered, for now. I stepped back without thinking. The floor creaked softly. Did you hear something? Emily asked. No, Daniel said quickly. I held my breath. Go to bed, he told her. We'll talk later. Okay, she said. Good night. I retreated silently, my legs shaking. Inside my room, I closed the door slowly. What did I just hear? I whispered to myself. I sat on the bed, staring at the wall. She said she cared about me, I said under my breath. She said she loved me. Every small moment replayed in my head. Am I imagining this? I asked myself. No, I answered. You heard it. I covered my mouth to stop the sound that wanted to escape. They didn't stop, I said. He didn't stop her. My phone buzzed. A message from Emily. Are you asleep? She wrote. I stared at the screen. Yes, I typed, then deleted it. No, I typed, then deleted it. I placed the phone face down. If I confront them, I whispered, what do I become? The house felt different now. The walls didn't protect me. The silence wasn't peaceful. I stood and looked at the door. Walk out, I told myself. Say something. My feet wouldn't move. Maybe it's not what I think, I said weakly. But my chest said otherwise. I lay back, eyes open. They chose each other, I said silently. They just haven't said it yet. I heard Daniel's door close. I heard Emily's footsteps fade. No one knocked on my door. No one asked if I was okay. I turned onto my side. I won't cry, I told myself. I won't give them that. The betrayal didn't scream. It whispered. It settled in my chest like cold smoke. It didn't burn yet. I stayed quiet. I stayed still. I decided I would act normal tomorrow. I decided I would wait. Because some truths don't need noise. They just need time. Morning came too fast. Did you sleep? Emily asked casually. A little, I said. Daniel kept his eyes on his plate. Coffee? Aunt Margaret asked. Yes, I said. Emily smiled at me. You look tired. I'm fine, I replied. Daniel stood up. I have work early. So do I said. He nodded without looking at me and left. Emily watched him go, then said, He's been stressed lately. Everyone is, I said. She laughed softly. You always say that. I smiled because that's what I was supposed to do. Later that afternoon, Emily invited her friend over. This is Sophia, she said. Nice to meet you, I said. Sophia smiled. I've heard a lot about you. Good things. I asked. She hesitated. Mostly. Emily shot her a look. What? Sophia said. I didn't say anything wrong. We sat in the living room. Sophia leaned forward. So, how long have you all lived together? A while, I said. It must be complicated, she added. Emily laughed. It's normal. Sophia raised an eyebrow. If you say so. I felt my jaw tighten. What do you mean? I asked. Nothing, Sophia said quickly. Just observations. Emily stood up. I'll grab snacks. I'll help, Sophia said, following her. Their voices drifted from the kitchen. You should be careful, Sophia said. Lower your voice, Emily replied. I'm serious, Sophia said. He's not stupid. My hands curled into fists. Emily laughed nervously. You're exaggerating. Am I? Sophia asked. They returned with bowls. Sophia sat closer to Emily than before. You deserve to be happy, Sophia said. Emily glanced at me. I am. Sophia smiled thinly. Sure. That night, I found Emily in the hallway. Can we talk? I asked. Now, she said. Yes, I replied. We went into my room. What's wrong? She asked. You tell me, I said. She crossed her arms. You're acting strange. I heard you, I said quietly. Her face went pale. Heard what? You and Daniel, I said. She didn't deny it. How much? She asked. Enough, I replied. She exhaled. I didn't plan it. You never do, I said. She looked away. Feelings change. To my cousin. I asked. She met my eyes. Yes. When? I asked. I don't know, she said. It just happened. While you were with me. I asked. She nodded. I laughed once, sharp and empty. So I was just here, I said. That's not fair, she replied. What's fair? I asked. Lying to me. I wasn't lying, she said. You were, I said. She swallowed. I didn't want to hurt you. You did, I said. She stepped closer. I care about you. But you love him, I said. She didn't argue. I never meant for you to find out like this, she said. How did you want me to find out? I asked. She stayed silent. Daniel's footsteps passed outside. I live here, I said. You know that, right? She nodded. And you still chose him, I said. Her voice broke. I can't lie anymore. So you chose honesty over kindness, I said. That's not what this is, she said. It feels like it, I replied. She wiped her eyes. I'm sorry. I don't believe you, I said. She stepped back. What do you want me to say? Nothing, I said. You've said enough. She opened the door. Please don't tell anyone, she said. I laughed quietly. I don't need help feeling small. She left. I sat on the bed, staring at the floor. I heard Daniel's door open. I heard Emily whisper his name. The house felt tight around me. I said to myself, you're still breathing. But something else had stopped. I wasn't loyal anymore. I was awake. I packed my bag before sunrise. Leaving early. Uncle Robert asked from the table. Yes, I said. He nodded once. Take care. That's it. I asked. He folded his newspaper. You'll be fine. Aunt Margaret stood by the sink. Goodbye, I said. She kept her back to me. Safe travels. I waited for more. No one spoke. Emily's door stayed closed. Daniel's room was quiet. I stepped outside. No one followed. My phone rang. Where are you? Lucas asked. On my way, I said. His apartment smelled like coffee and old books. "You look wrecked," he said. "I feel worse," I replied. He handed me a glass of water. "Couch is yours," he said. "For how long?" I asked. "As long as you need," he said. I sat down slowly. "I left," I said. He nodded. "Good." "You're not asking why," I said. "I don't need details," he replied. "That bad?" I asked. "You don't walk out quietly unless it is," he said. I stared at the wall. Was I not enough? I asked. Luca sighed. "That question will eat you." "She didn't even stop me," I said. "That says more about her," he replied. I lay on the couch that night. Every word replayed in my head. "You should be careful. Feelings change. You're not stupid." I sat up suddenly. "I trusted them," I said. Lucas didn't answer. Morning came quietly. "You hungry?" he asked. "No," I said. "Eat anyway," he replied. I forced down a few bites. "She chose him," I said. Lucas looked at me. "She chose herself." "That doesn't help," I said. "It will later," he replied. I checked my phone. No messages. No missed calls. "They didn't even ask if I arrived," I said. Lucas leaned back. "That's clarity." I laughed without humor. "So I disappear easily," I said. "You were convenient," he said carefully. The word stung. "I gave everything," I said. "I know," he replied. That afternoon, I paced the room. "I should have seen it," I said. "Stop blaming yourself," Lucas said. "I ignored the signs," I insisted. "Because you trusted," he replied. I sat down again. "What do I do now?" I asked. "Survive today," he said. "And tomorrow?" I asked. "Stand up," he replied. My chest felt heavy. "I feel stupid," I said. "You feel human," he corrected. Night fell again. I stared at the ceiling. "I want to disappear," I said. "Don't," Lucas replied from the chair. "Why not?" I asked. "Because one day they'll notice," he said. "That sounds like revenge," I said. "It's not," he replied. "It's growth." I turned my head. "I don't want to hurt them," I said. "I just don't want to feel small." Lucas nodded. "That's the right kind of anger." I closed my eyes. "I'm angry," I admitted. "Good," he said. "But I'm tired," I added. "Rest first," he replied. I slept deeply for the first time in days. When I woke up, my phone was still silent. Something inside me hardened. "They really don't care," I said. Lucas shook his head. "They will." "When?" I asked. "When you stop needing them," he said. I sat up straight. "I don't want revenge," I said slowly. Lucas smiled faintly. "What do you want?" he asked. "I want to matter," I said. I stood and grabbed my bag. "Where are you going?" he asked. "To rebuild," I replied. He nodded. "Stay as long as you need." I looked at the door. No one was waiting behind it. I stepped forward anyway. I woke up before Lucas did. "You're up early," he said when he saw me dressed. "I can't sleep late anymore," I replied. He studied my face. "You look different." "Tired?" I asked. "Focused," he said. "Over breakfast," he said. "I know someone you should meet." "For what?" I asked. "For direction," he replied. That afternoon, he introduced me to Mr. Harris. "This is him," Lucas said. Mr. Harris looked me over. "You're late." "I arrived on time," I said. "You arrived unprepared," he replied. I frowned. I didn't know there was a test. "Life is the test," he said. We sat across from each other. "What do you want?" Mr. Harris asked. "I want stability," I said. He shook his head. "That's not honest." I hesitated. "I want control," I admitted. He nodded. "Better." Lucas smiled faintly. Mr. Harris leaned forward. "Then stop reacting." "To what?" I asked. "To people who don't choose you," he said. That sentence stayed with me. Days became structured. Wake up at 6, Mr. Harris said. That's early, I replied. Discipline doesn't care, he said. I worked. I listened. I stopped arguing. One night, Lucas asked, "Did she text?" "No," I said. "You didn't check?" he asked. "I deleted the app," I replied. He raised his eyebrows. "That's new." "I'm tired of bleeding quietly," I said. Mr. Harris called it progress. "You're learning silence," he said. "It feels empty," I replied. "It feels strong," he corrected. At work, I spoke less. "You've changed," a colleague said. "I'm learning," I replied. I stopped asking about Daniel. Lucas noticed. "You don't mention him anymore," he said. "He's irrelevant," I replied. Late one evening, I almost checked my phone. "Don't," Mr. Harris said without looking up. "You didn't see me," I said. "I heard hesitation," he replied. I put the phone down. My chest burned, but I stayed still. "You're not numb," Mr. Harris said. "Then why does it feel quiet?" I asked. "Because chaos left," he replied. Weeks passed. "You stand differently," Lucas said one morning. "I don't bend as easily," I replied. Pain still visited. "You can feel it," Mr. Harris said. "I do," I replied. "But it doesn't own you," he said. One night, Lucas asked, "Do you hate them?" "No," I said. "That surprises me," he replied. "It surprises me too," I said. "What do you feel then?" he asked. "Distance," I replied. Mr. Harris nodded when I told him. "That's armor," he said. I worked harder. I spoke calmer. I listened more. "You're not chasing validation," Lucas said. "I don't need it," I replied. One afternoon, Mr. Harris said, "You're ready." "For what?" I asked. "To stop proving anything," he replied. I laughed softly. "That's it." I asked. "That's everything," he said. I passed a mirror later. I stopped and looked. "You're not broken," I said to myself. "You're unfinished." That night, Lucas said, "They'll notice eventually." "I don't care," I replied. He smiled. "That's when it starts." I didn't plan revenge. I didn't imagine apologies. I focused forward. The pain didn't vanish. It sharpened. And for the first time, I felt ready to be unseen. Until I wasn't. I met them at a family dinner I hadn't planned to attend. "Surprised to see you," Emily said. "Same," I replied. Daniel stood beside her, stiff. "We are engaged," he said. "I heard," I replied. Aunt Margaret clapped her hands. "Isn't it wonderful?" "If you say so," I replied. Emily smiled too quickly. "You look, well," she said. "I am," I replied. Daniel cleared his throat. "Work keeping you busy?" "It keeps me focused," I said. Sophia leaned close to me. "You've changed," she whispered. "So have circumstances," I replied. She smirked. "They fight a lot," she said. "I'm not interested," I replied. Emily stiffened. "Fight?" she asked. Sophia shrugged. "Nothing serious," she said. Daniel's jaw tightened. "Everyone argues," he said. "Some more than others," Sophia replied. I sipped my drink. "This is nice," I said. Emily watched me carefully. Later, she cornered me near the window. "You seem distant," she said. "I am polite," I replied. "That's not what I meant," she said. "I know," I replied. Daniel joined us. "Everything okay?" "Perfect," I said. His smile faded. "Family pressure is heavy," he said. "Then breathe," I replied. Emily crossed her arms. "You don't care anymore." "I care differently," I said. Sophia laughed softly. "He's calm," she said. "That's new," Daniel replied. Dinner dragged on. "Wedding plans are stressful," Emily said. "They don't have to be," I replied. She searched my face. "Do you hate us?" "No," I said. "What then?" she asked. "Distance," I replied. Daniel looked away. "I didn't expect this," he said. "Neither did I replied. Outside, Emily followed me. "Wait," she said. "I'm listening," I replied. I thought you'd be angry, she said. I was, I replied. And now? She asked. I moved on, I said. Her eyes filled. You seem stronger, she said. I am quieter, I replied. Daniel called her name. She hesitated. I need to go, she said. You always do, I replied. She froze. I never meant to hurt you, she said. I know, I replied. Sophia stepped beside me. Karma is slow, she said. I'm patient, I replied. Daniel passed me without a word. Emily glanced back once. You don't look at me anymore, she said. I look forward, I replied. She swallowed. I thought you'd wait, she said. I waited enough, I replied. Her voice shook. We are supposed to be happy, she said. Then be happy, I replied. Daniel stopped walking. Say something, he said. I already did, I replied. His shoulders sagged. This isn't how I imagined it, he said. It never is, I replied. Emily stepped closer. You don't need to pretend, she said. I'm not pretending, I replied. Sophia crossed her arms. He's free, she said. Emily flinched. What does that mean? Emily asked. It means he's not trapped, Sophia replied. Daniel laughed bitterly. Lucky him, he said. I worked for it, I replied. Emily's eyes searched my face. You really don't want us back? She asked. I don't want what broke me, I replied. Silence settled between us. This feels wrong, she said. It feels honest, I replied. Daniel rubbed his temples. Everyone expects us to smile, he said. Then smile, I replied. Emily whispered, You're different. I had to be, I replied. Sophia touched my arm. Ready to go? She asked. Yes, I said. Emily spoke again. Will we talk again? If necessary, I replied. Daniel scoffed softly. You always had control, he said. No, I replied. I found it. I turned toward the street. Emily didn't follow this time. Behind me, voices lowered. Ahead of me, the night stayed quiet. For the first time, their perfect life cracked. And I didn't feel anything break inside me. The invitation arrived in a white envelope. Lucas asked, Are you going? Yes, I said. You don't owe them, he said. I know, I replied. That's why I'm going. The hall was bright and loud. You came, Aunt Margaret said. I was invited, I replied. Daniel stood near the altar. You look composed, he said. I am, I replied. Emily walked toward me in white. Her smile trembled. You look good, she said. Thank you, I replied. This is strange, she whispered. It is, I said. Uncle Robert cleared his throat. Let's begin, he said. Vows were spoken. Hands were held. Applause followed. Lucas leaned close. How are you? He asked. Present, I replied. Afterward, glasses clinked. To family, someone said. I raised mine. To honesty. Emily found me near the balcony. Can we talk? She asked. For a moment, I replied. She exhaled slowly. I never imagined this, she said. Neither did I replied. I didn't plan to hurt you, she said. I know, I replied. Daniel watched us from across the room. He's under pressure, Emily said. So are you, I replied. She frowned. Do you forgive me? She asked. I don't think about that, I replied. That's not an answer, she said. It's the only one I have, I replied. Music grew louder. I feel like I lost something, she said. You did, I replied. Her eyes filled. What did I lose? She asked. Peace, I replied. Daniel approached. Everything okay? He asked. Yes, I replied. Emily stepped back. I needed closure, she said. You don't need me for that, I replied. Daniel frowned. You're cold, he said. I'm careful, I replied. He scoffed. You always acted superior, he said. I never competed, I replied. Emily touched his arm. Stop, she said. Later, during dinner, Aunt Margaret said, Isn't fate funny? It's efficient, I replied. Daniel laughed nervously. You're my brother now, he said. Legally, I replied. Emily dropped her fork. Are you angry? She asked. No, I replied. Then why does this feel heavy? She asked. Because truth weighs more than lies, I replied. She swallowed. I miss how you looked at me, she said. I don't, I replied. Daniel stared at his plate. This isn't what I expected, he muttered. It never is, I replied. Emily followed me outside. Please, she said. I'm listening, I replied. I thought marrying him would fix things, she said. Marriage doesn't erase regret, I replied. She stepped closer. I wonder what life would have been, she said. I don't, I replied. Her voice shook. Was I replaceable? She asked. No, I replied. You were a choice. She flinched. That hurts, she said. It should, I replied. Daniel called her name again. She hesitated. Go, I said. She whispered, You're not cruel. I'm unavailable, I replied. She nodded slowly and walked back. Lucas joined me. You okay? He asked. I'm clear, I replied. Inside, laughter felt forced. Smiles cracked. Daniel raised a toast. To new beginnings, he said. I didn't raise my glass. Emily noticed. You don't approve, she said later. I don't interfere, I replied. She searched my face. You don't love me anymore, she said. I learned, I replied. What? She asked. That lost teachers faster than loyalty, I replied. Daniel overheard. You won, he said bitterly. No, irraplia. I survived. Music ended. Guests thinned. At the door, Emily said, Will this ever feel normal? For you, I replied, maybe. And for you? She asked. I'm already free, I replied. I walked away without looking back. That night, destiny laughed quietly. It tied us together legally. And freed me completely. Emily called me late at night. Can we talk? She asked. Yes, I replied. We met at a quiet cafe. Daniel wasn't there. He knows, she said. Of course he does, I replied. She wrapped her hands around the cup. I made a mistake, she said. I know, I replied. She looked up sharply. You do? Yes, I said. I thought marriage would settle my heart, she said. Did it? I asked. No, she replied. Silence stretched. I feel trapped, she said. You chose the door, I replied. She swallowed. Daniel feels it, she said. He always does, I replied. She leaned forward. He watches me now, she said. Trust breaks loudly, I replied. Her voice shook. I miss you, she said. I don't miss who I was, I replied. That's not fair, she said. It's honest, I replied. She closed her eyes. I lost you, she said. You let go, I replied. She opened them again. Do you hate me? She asked. No, I replied. Then why does this hurt so much? She asked. Because regret has nowhere to go, I replied. She nodded slowly. I wake up thinking about you, she said. That's not love, I replied. What is it then? She asked. Memory, I replied. She wiped her eyes. Daniel thinks you're judging us, she said. I'm not thinking about you, I replied. That stung her more than anger would have. You're so calm, she said. I worked for it, I replied. She reached across the table. I didn't move. Please, she said. No, I replied. She pulled her hand back. I thought you'd fight, she said. I already did, I replied. She laughed softly. At least shout at me, she said. That would help you, I replied. She looked down. I deserve that, she said. Deserving doesn't fix anything, I replied. She straightened. So this is it? She asked. This is me choosing myself, I replied. Her shoulders dropped. I lost your respect, she said. Yes, I replied. She flinched. That hurts more than losing you, she said. Respect is heavier, I replied. Outside, Daniel waited near his car. He didn't approach. He knows you're here, she said. I'm not hiding, I replied. She hesitated. Will you ever forgive me? She asked. I already released it, I replied. That's forgiveness, she said. No, I replied. It's distance. She stood up slowly. I hoped for another chance, she said. I hoped for honesty once, I replied. She nodded. That's fair, she said. Daniel finally spoke. Are you done? He asked her. Yes, she replied. He looked at me. You happy now? He asked. I'm stable, I replied. He frowned. You always wanted control, he said. I wanted peace, I replied. Emily opened the car door. She paused. I didn't lose love, she said quietly. I met her eyes. You lost respect, I replied. She closed the door. I stood alone on the sidewalk. My phone stayed silent. I didn't feel victory. I felt space. I walk home slowly. No anger followed me. No regret chased me. I didn't need revenge. I didn't need closure.
I chose myself.
I stood alone at the old bridge where everything once felt unfinished. So this is where you end up, I said to myself. The wind answered with silence. You lost her, I said. I lost illusions, I replied quietly. I checked my phone. No messages. No names that mattered. Do you regret it? I asked myself. No, I answered. I remembered Emily's voice. You could have fought harder, she once said. I fought smart, I whispered now. Daniel's words echoed too. You think you're better than us, he said. I think I'm free, I replied aloud. I leaned against the railing. Winning doesn't always look loud, I said. A stranger passed and nodded. Nice evening, he said. It is, I replied. I thought about what I lost. I lost trust, I said. I lost comfort, I added. But what did you gain? I asked myself. Clarity, I answered. I remembered the nights I begged for honesty. Just tell me the truth, I had said. Don't make this harder, she replied back then. It was already broken, I said now. I breathed slowly. You didn't take her back, I told myself. I didn't need to, I answered. I remembered the temptation. You could ruin them, a voice once said. I could, I replied then. And you didn't, I reminded myself. Because revenge is still attachment, I answered. My phone buzzed suddenly. Unknown number. You okay? The message read. Yes, I typed. I really am. I deleted the thread. No more explanations, I said. I looked at the city lights. They look different now, I said. Because you are, I replied. I remembered who I was before. Why am I not enough? I once asked. You never lacked, I told myself now. I smiled faintly. That took time, I said. I imagined Emily realizing it slowly. I thought love was enough, she once said. Respect comes first, I replied then. Destiny didn't hurt them loudly. It taught them quietly. I straightened my back. You didn't destroy them, I said. I didn't destroy myself, I replied. I stepped away from the bridge. Where are you going? I asked myself. Forward, I answered. I passed couples laughing. I didn't flinch. I'm not empty, I said. I'm full of calm, I added. I remembered the pain. I thought it would kill me, I said. It refined you, I replied. My steps felt lighter. You won, I told myself. Without taking anything back, I answered. I unlocked my door at home. Silence greeted me kindly. No chaos, I said. No lies, I added. I poured a glass of water. To peace, I said softly. I sat down and breathed. This is enough, I told myself. I didn't get her back. I didn't need to. I didn't burn bridges. I crossed them. I looked at my reflection. You survived betrayal, I said. You transformed it, I replied. I turned off the light. Tomorrow waited. And I walked toward it whole.